Good Tuesday evening, everybody, from the home office of the News Channel 3 Weather Center. I'm meteorologist Austen Onek with the Tuesday evening edition of our video weather blog, Weather Overtime. Busy day across the Mid-South and, of course, the entire country as Election Day continues to, again, make its way through the evening hours. And about a couple hours left right now, about sunset in the Mid-South area, and looking again at some still pretty long lines out there. We'll talk more about where you can get more information on what's going on with the weather situation and with the election returns coming up here in just a little bit, so stay tuned for more on that. Let's take a look and see what's going on across the rest of the Mid-South right now, which as of the current time we're taping this does not amount to much. There's little, if anything, out there where it comes to rainfall. Radar is showing, again, a few clusters of very light echoes showing up around Grand Junction, Middleton, into around the area of Holly Springs, down toward Potts Camp, but really not much more than that at this time, and doubtful we're going to be seeing too much of anything else across much of the area tonight outside of just those very light sprinkles. Most of the rainfall has come to an end. A little bit of activity still behind that next front, making its way back across southeastern Missouri, up around Jackson, Missouri, Cape Girardeau, and across into parts of Kentucky and Illinois. But beyond that, we've got little, if anything, going on. And again, fairly quiet conditions for the Mid-South outside of some of those clouds out there for right now. Now, going into the rest of the evening, the clouds will be sticking around. We'll be looking for more chances of some rainfall into the very far future. We'll talk more about that coming up in just a little bit. See what else is going on across the Mid-South at this time. Again, we've got a little bit of cloud cover out there, but not by much in the way of blocking out the entire sky. Sunset from the area around Wooddale High School in Memphis looking decently quiet at this time. Also, a few clouds departing with a little bit of sunshine showing up on the Baptist DeSoto Cam, looking back toward Horn Lake in Mississippi. Pretty thick cloud cover around Power Center Academy in Memphis. Quiet conditions there, and just a bit of some sunset colors coming through from the City of German Hall City Hall camera. So looking pretty good. The satellite animation from the visible satellite shot showing again the current conditions in and around the Mid-South with a little bit more cloud cover than we've seen throughout the last several days, which is keeping the sunshine out, kept temperatures a bit on the cool side. So not doing too bad across much of the area. Cloud cover will be, again, sticking around as we go into the overnight hours, but not seeing much more than that at this time. If you'd like to keep up to date with what's going on with rainfall in the Mid-South area, all you have to do is just click on our interactive radar page. It's at WREG.com/weather, and then click on the interactive radar page to get more information and see some of the stuff that we see when it comes to radar in the downtown News Channel 3 viewing area. Heading into the next couple of days, that cold front that is currently over the Mid-South with a couple of thunderstorms possible into tomorrow morning around late tonight, early tomorrow morning will be passing away from us, and then high pressure resettling into the area, keeping things very quiet, very dry, a little bit on the warmer side, and then our next cold front approaches the area as we get into around the end of the week toward next weekend, and that could stir up the possibility of a few more scattered showers and maybe some thunderstorms into parts of the Mid-South, but so far not looking at anything in the way of severe weather and very dry across the area. Fortunately, we did manage to pick up at least a little bit of some rainfall out there. Next couple of hours into around the close of the polls later on tonight, looking at a few scattered showers and patchy fog starting to form across parts of the area. Could be just some light scattered showers out there by the time the polls close. Temperatures will be back into around the mid to upper 50s to lower 60s, and by the time the votes are being counted, temperatures continue to drop lower to mid 50s across much of the area. Could be, again, the possibility of that fog sticking around into tomorrow morning in parts of the Mid-South if we have enough in the way of cool conditions. Mid to upper 40s to lower 50s by early Wednesday morning. High temperatures tomorrow will be back into the mid 60s and looking at less and less in the way of rainfall across the Mid-South and clearing skies from tomorrow morning. The cloudy skies moving away to the south, giving us some clearing skies as we get into tomorrow. So sunshine will be back, and high temperatures tomorrow a little bit below normal, but we'll take what we can get. Numbers back into the mid 60s or so. Skipping ahead a bit to around Friday afternoon, high temperatures for Veterans Day for the holiday looking very nice with no problem seen whatsoever across the Mid-South. No chances of anything involving rainfall from what it looks like right now. Did see a chance earlier in the last couple of days, some scattered clouds out there, 20 to 30%, but that's going to be about it. And then sunshine. It should be keeping temperatures very mild into Veterans Day for the holiday, looking very nice with numbers back in the high 60s to right around the lower 70s. 70s. Like to see more about what the forecast is going on, check out my Facebook page, including some information again about voting, what's going on out there from CBS News, some great information about what happened with the Mars lander and the follow-up rover coming on through in 2020, a tornado a couple of days ago in Cesano, Italy, from severeweather.eu on Twitter, and also a lot of information, our studio ready to go in downtown Memphis. You can also catch more on my Twitter page at twitter.com/Aonek_WREG3, on Facebook at facebook.com/Austen Onek WREG. And from Andrew Friedman, weather writer and science writer on Mashable, the warm temperature records destroyed any cold benchmarks from last month. It was a very warm month of October across a good section of the country, so very much on the warm side out there, and continued again to see some fairly warm conditions into parts of November. If you'd like to see more about that, go to any of my social media pages and we'll have that posted there for you. Also, don't forget that you can tune into News Channel 3 on air and online if you like to catch up with the election day coverage. Remember, it's going on tonight from 7 to 10 p.m. mixed in with CBS News, also on Facebook Live as well, and News Channel 3's special 1-hour broadcast for local events going on across the Mid-South from 10 to 11 later on tonight. So if you'd like to see more about what's going on there, definitely a good idea to keep it tuned to News Channel 3. Good look at our Hilton East Memphis camera from the weather section, and showing traffic heavy but moving along so far this afternoon into this evening, so not doing too bad across much of the Mid-South where the commute is concerned. So if you have any plans for getting out and casting your ballot in the next couple of hours, looks pretty good with no problem seen there. Questions, concerns, ideas, anything like that, please drop me a line down here, bottom of the screen, austin.onek@wreg.com. And we'll be glad to see what we can do about making this your video weather blog, so a good opportunity to see more about what's going on across the Mid-South. And tune in again. We'll keep you updated on what's happening across the Mid-South when it comes to weather information on air or online from News Channel 3. And again, little, if anything, major happening in the course of the next few days. How much did we get in the way of rainfall? We'll have more on that coming up on News Channel 3 at 10. And also tomorrow with News Channel 3's Todd Demers on Daybreak. Live and direct from the News Channel 3 backyard at home office, I'm meteorologist Austen Onek. Stay tuned for more with WREG on air and online throughout the rest of this Election Day evening.